The Indiana Hoosiers open up their first season under new coach Archie Miller Friday night against Indiana State. Today, Hoosiers had one last tune-up. They welcome in D2 Indianapolis to Assembly Hall. Both teams had to wait a little while to play. 45-minute delay because of a tornado warning. Once the game started, Hoosier fans got a welcome sight. Colin Hartman drilling a three. The redshirt senior scored 9 in his first action in almost 2 years. Later in the first half, Hoosiers running. Freddie McSwain finishing. He scored 12. Hoosiers starting to pull away. Robert Johnson looked ready for the start of the year. First a 3 in the first half. Then later, a 3 in the second half. He scored a game-high 18. Hoosiers up by 21. They win easily, 74-53. Despite the victory, Miller says the team still has a ton of room for improvement.
I think
we'll be here before we know it. Game time set for 7 against the Sycamores. Moving along, I'd say Louisville has seen its fair share of penalty kick shootouts this past weekend. We had one last night with Louisville City moving on to the USL Championship. We had another today at the ACC quarterfinals. 6th-ranked Cardinals taking on Virginia at Lynn Stadium. Louisville definitely had their chances in this one. First half, Sharif J from straight away. So close, but he's denied. We would need to go to overtime. There, Virginia had a shot to win. But Jake Jelnovich was stone cold. Big save with 2 minutes left. We go to a shootout, and that's when Louisville ran out of magic. Cards converted on 3 of 5 chances. Cavs did one better. They advanced to the AACC semis against Clemson. Switch to field hockey now. 10th-ranked Cards playing in their first ever ACC championship final, taking on number 6 North Carolina. 18th minute, the game was won off the penalty corner. Maylene Everett putting it in. Tar Heels up 1-0. That was the final. Cards fall in the ACC title game 1-0. They'll play Northwestern in the first round of the NCAA tournament this week. Switching college football, the Kentucky Wildcat football team let one get away at Kroger Field last night. UK lost a second-half lead to Ole Miss and then lost on a late touchdown to fall 37-34. John Lewis and Rick Bozich break down what happened and talk about what's next for the Wildcats. Like that guarantee there from Benny. Well, much more to come tonight in sports. When we return, we'll show you what led to this. Big brawl between the Bengals and Jags. What happened and why it ended up hurting the Bengals big time. Now, I'm no expert, but I do know there are 2 schools of thought when you're dealing with someone, looking for a fight. You could either turn the other cheek, or you could do what A.J. Green did today in the second quarter of the Bengals game against the Jaguars. Check it out. Things got heated between Green and Jalen Ramsey. Green was not happy, so he takes him down, punches him a couple times. Here comes everybody. Green was thrown out. Ramsey was thrown out. Expect suspensions. Without Green, Bengals offense just could not get into a flow. Fourth quarter, Cincy was down by 9. They punt. Jaden Mickens here on the return. Blown by a couple of defenders, and he is gone. 63 yards to the end zone. Capped off here by an impressive flip at the end. Bengals fall 23-7. Here's Marvin Lewis, though, on the fight.
He was set off by something that was going on early in the game, and then it escalated.
Sure did. Elsewhere in the NFL today, a matchup of 2 teams in desperate need of some good news. On Thursday, Indy learned Andrew Luck would be out for the rest of the season with that shoulder injury. That same day, Texans quarterback Deshaun Watson tore his ACL. He, too, out for the year. Watson, unhappily watching from the sidelines today in Houston. First quarter, his move did not improve. Jacoby Brissett going to connect with T.Y. Hilton. 45-yard touchdown. Colts up 7-0, but T.Y. was not done. Third quarter, perfect example of why you finish out the play. Brissett to Hilton, past midfield, dives to about the 30. Now, everybody thinks the play is over, but it's not. Hilton back to his feet. He's in for another touchdown because there was no contact. Hilton 5 catches, 175 yards. Colts go on to win 20-14. They snap a 3-game losing streak. And that is sports tonight. I'm Mike Lissette. See you back here tomorrow.